Nothing is certain except death and taxes, a very famous quote from the American statesman Benjamin Franklin. So paying taxes is sadly inevitable, but are you getting the best out of your assets? To discuss this more, we're joined by Rob Case, who is from Randall Payne and a partner here. So tax is such a massive topic, isn't it? So what aspects should our viewers really be focusing on?
I think at the moment it really is a massive subject. You know, our economy is faltering. We know that the government have collected £5 billion less than they were expecting to do, despite taking the highest amount of tax in January that they ever have done. But there are lots and lots of things that people can do to change things in their tax affairs for the better and keep more money at home.
So what would you say are the biggest challenges on the horizon?
I mean, the economy is the biggest, but there are already known tax changes coming. Inheritance tax is a massive change. Farmers are up in arms, obviously, but also business owners. If you've got a business that's worth more than £1 million, the ramifications are significant. But individuals, the purse strings aren't getting any easier. Allowances are going to stay the same, going to be tighter. And then there are massive changes to landlords as well. So everyone's really being affected at the moment.
And I know here at Randall Payne you've devised a checklist to help people.
Absolutely. So we've got a tax planning checklist. It's a good document to go through and make sure you're making the most of what allowances you've got, and that's certainly going to be available on our website for people.
So sitting still and doing nothing isn't really an option. So how would you help individuals here at Randall Payne?
So I think you're absolutely right. Doing nothing isn't an option. Individuals should look at whether they can put some extra money into pension, whether you put some money into ISAs, make your cash work for you. Property owners should be looking at how they own the property. If they own it jointly, is it owned in the right way? Because there are massive savings to be had, but also some big tax pitfalls that people could fall foul of. And then you've got business owners and farmers and those that should really be looking at their affairs and whether they can do something in their lifetime to mitigate what is potentially the biggest tax that they might suffer.
And it isn't a one-size-fits-all approach here at Randall Payne. I know that you work with individuals to get the best for them. So how does that work?
So we get right under the skin, get to know our clients, understand all of their affairs, family, goals, and help them to choose tax-efficient mechanisms to save some money, and people can sleep at night knowing that they've managed and got the most from their assets.